Hello all, Jamie Rogers here for Craftmania today with yet another last minute Christmas inspirational idea for you. Now throughout November we've been uploading these videos pretty much every day to give you a little taste of items you could be creating using some of the products available on the Craftmania website, and today is no exception. This is the card we're going to create. It's actually one of the cards I created for my very first Christmas TV show way back last year at some point, and I still absolutely love this idea, so I wanted to share it with you because I think it's really quick and easy to create and something you could bring in foliage dies that you may already have. If not, of course, we have them for you available at Craftmania, and because they're on our little videos at the moment, they're also on our special offers. If you haven't come across the videos and heard me mention this before, all of the items we're showing you on the videos are available on the www.craftmaniacrafts.com website, and if you go on there, there's a whole little host of items, a bar that runs across the page, and if you click on the one that says as seen on TV, it will drop down and you want to go to the section which is called November-YouTube last minute Christmas ideas, and pretty much all of the products I'm going to be talking about in this video will be in that section for you. But if there's anything you can't find, just let me know and I will go off and find a link and send it back to you. But this is the one we're going to be working for on this show anyway, on this little episode. So I'm going to pop that to one side for a second and we're going to bring in the main part to your card. So we're going to use some ribbon to create this card with. So first of all, I have a piece of white card and a piece of gold card. I'm going to use my Cosmic Shimmer glue to just pop these two together. So this is our Dries Clear Cosmic Shimmer glue. This is the large bottle, 125ml, and we of course have that on the website for you. We also do the 30ml size bottle and the 60ml size bottle. And we also now do a little highlighter as well for if you want to go in and paint in small detailed areas. So if you haven't tried the Cosmic Shimmer glue before, you might like to give that a little try. We're just going to take off our double-sided tape that I've popped on the very back of my panel here. We'll pop our paper to one side just so we don't get stuck to the table with that as well. We're going to bring our ribbon in, and this one's got a little bit crinkled in my demo pack, I'm afraid, but hopefully it will give you an idea. On the website, actually, we are adding lots of satin ribbons at the moment, so I don't know if we've got around to adding the red ones just yet, but there are lots of different colours of ribbons going on there, and you can buy them all by the metre. So if you haven't got ribbon already in your stash, which this is a really good way to use up your excess sort of wasted ribbons, then you could use them, or if you need new ones, then we will have some on the website for you. We're just going to wrap that bit round. Now, obviously, our glue may well bleed through our ribbon, but as this is all going to be so heavily covered, I'm just going to pop a bit of glue underneath where our join is. And I was aiming really for like the sort of effect of a posh present at this point. So hopefully give you a bit of an insight of where I was aiming for when I created this card. I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to add a bit of glue onto the back of the ribbons. We've already got double-sided tape running around the rest of it, but an extra little bit of glue never hurt anybody, and good to have that good extra strong adhesion. I'm going to pop this onto the front of our card. Now the card size that we're using is a 10x7 card blank, so it's quite a nice size card. These are of course available on the website as well. We're going to pop that down there for us, and then we're going to go on and look at our different leaves and bits. So I'm going to use a selection of leaves. These are again all available on the website. We're going to be looking at the evergreen leaves. Now these are beautiful. You actually get a couple of different size ones in your packs, and they go in both directions as well. If you go and find the product on the website, you'll also see a big 3D Christmas tree I made out of these, I believe. Pretty sure that's in the folder. We try to do that if you've not been on our website before. If we have a product, we'll put up as many pictures of cards or projects that we've created with that product in that product category, if you like. So if you click on the item, it'll go through and it'll show you 4 or 5 cards that we've made with it, just to try and give you a few ideas. I know not every website does that, but if we've got cards made with it, we will do try and do that to give you some ideas. So my actual leaves have been cut out of khaki felt mark cardstock, which again is another one of the brands of card we carry online. It has like a linen texture to it. Now on my original, I left these just as plain khaki, but for this card, I thought we'd add a bit more drama to them. So I'm going to use Glitter Kiss in our Frosty Sparkle, sorry. And I'm going to use my little applicator that comes in the lid, and we're just going to pad this over the top of each of the leaves. And it will just give them a nice iridescent style sparkle to them, as if it's a nice frosty day or morning, to give them that nice glittery effect. So I've done that already to all of the other leaves. And we're going to bring in, where are we? Our poinsettia, because I think it's good sometimes if you can get an idea of where your flower is going to go. So the poinsettia we're using is actually one of the Sue Wilson triple layer ones. So it has 3 different sizes to it. There's also leaves that come with this, and this actual design, you get it in 3 different sizes as well. So you've got 3 different heights to it, or 3 different styles per size, and 3 sizes. So 9 actual poinsettia levels in total, and then your leaves, and then centres as well. So you get an awful lot in that set for your money. Now we're going to bring in our leaves that we have already pre-cut and added our glitter kiss to. I'm going to use some of my Cosmic Shimmer glue out on the top of my hand here, just to give me somewhere to pad my leaves into. And we're going to go well up into the top of the card this time. So we're going to bring these leaves in, or these little ferny branches, I suppose, and we're going to bring them out all the way around our card. Now this is something you could have so much fun creating with your different texture cards, your different effects. You could have pixie powdered these if you wanted to, or we could, like we could glitter them. You really could go to town. As I mentioned earlier, I did actually make like a big 3D tree out of these as well. We're going to bring in the smaller ones, and we're going to build out this side with them so it doesn't overhang the edge of the card. So we're going for the larger leaves going inwards, smaller leaves coming out the sides. We're just going to carry on building them around to build up our little rosette effect. We've got another one here, and we can overlap these, and that looks quite nice as well, especially to build up our foliage. And then from there, we're going to go in with our little mistletoe leaves. This comes in a separate set. We have this available on the website for you as well. We're going to put them on the top. Now, I'm going to show you how we can colour these shortly. If you wanted to, you could have coloured them first, to be honest with you. But I'm going to add mine afterwards, my extra added glitter bits to the ones I can see. But we probably will just do a couple of them in fairness. So if you wanted to, it might be nice if you added your glitter before you added them in. But it's up to you. There's no right or wrong. We create as we go. We make up our own rules, don't we? So I'm going to add in another one of them coming out that side. And then we're going to go in now, actually, with a couple of leaves. So these are the leaves, again, that come in with your poinsettia set. So we can add these in. So this is really giving you the chance to throw all of your foliage elements at this creation and really play about with levels and amounts and just be as creative as you want to be. And then the bit I was talking about where we can go in and add more decoration to them, I'm going to use some old gold twinkles, which again is available on the website. And all I'm going to do, we'll just go for one of them over here. We're just going to bring out the gold, and we're going to pop them as little veins as such on our mistletoe leaves, just to tie in the gold that's going to come in the poinsettia, and the gold that's going to come in the Muri card in the layer below. Now when this goes on, it's quite cloudy because of the glue that's holding the glitter in place, but when it dries, you will find it will dry with just more of a nice gold effect to it as well. I'm going to carry on popping these out on here. Now these obviously you could use to write names with if you wanted to. You could squidge these out and apply them with a paintbrush if you don't want to go in direct to your leaves with them. I'll also show you another technique in a second. I love twinkles. It's a really good quality glitter glue, really high-end sparkle and good value for money because if you get so much in your bottles. They're actually a 30ml bottle, so a lot in there for your pennies. I've got a bit of glue on that side of my hand, so we'll go for this side. But if you want to, you can take them out, use the nozzle to sort of squidge it across your hand slightly. And then like I do with my glue, I can go in and take my leaves and just pick up a lightly golden covering, which can actually look really pretty as well. So if you don't want solid pieces on your foliage, that's another really nice way to colour them. Again, as I just said, if you don't want to do that, you can squidge it out onto a tile, use a stipple brush and just go over the top of them. But it's just a nice way to delicately colour things if you don't want the solid effect. We're then going to bring in our poinsettia. We're going to put a big dollop of glue on the back of that, and we're going to set that down in the middle of our sort of foliage centre. Now, I think it's really important that we bring in a nice element to the centre of this. So I've cut one of my little like stamen pieces as such already out of white card with a self-adhesive sheet on the top of it, and I'm going to take the lid off so that we can get to the sticky bit of it. And we're going to bring back our piece of paper, and this time we're going to use some golden sand, glitter bits, And we're going to sprinkle these over the top, if we can get this off of me. Oh, we might be able to just dip it in actually, I suppose. We're going to, yeah, that's easier. We're going to dip it in. We're going to give it a bit of a rub over the top. And we're going to let the glitter stick all the way to that nice little shaped disc so that we can use that as the centre of our poinsettia. And again, it's just tying in the gold, because now we've got the gold in our mirror card, we've got the gold on our foliage, and we've got the gold in the centre. Now you could of course foam pad this if you want to, but for speed I'm just going to pop it down with a bit of Cosmic Shimmer glue flat in the centre there. And then lastly, we're going to bring on our sentiment. So Sue Wilson has loads of mini expressions that you could play around with and pick from. But the one we're going to use is this one, which says Thinking of You at Christmas. And we're going to pad this, so this is a nice gold mirror card one. We're going to pad this through my hand with a bit more glue on it. And then this time, just to show you a point of difference, so obviously we have a vertical design this time. This one we're going to go for a horizontal. We're going to pop that down there. And then we have one that I've already cut again in the same red as what we've done on our poinsettia. And I'm going to pad that through on my hand again. Now, I know that a lot of you like different colours of Christmas cards, and I could see you really quickly batch making these using different colours of ribbon, different patterned ribbons maybe, in blues, lilacs, whatever you wanted, whatever colour scheme you like for Christmas, this could work really, really well. I actually think it looked quite nice in a black and white theme as well. I quite like monochrome Christmas cards, so that's something else you could do with them. I'm never very good at doing a drop shadow, which is why I tend to avoid it. But the good bit is if you're not very good at it like me, then this Cosmic Shimmer glue is good, because it will just give you a moment to find where you want it to be and get it slid into position so it doesn't look too bad. So there you go. Very, very quickly, very, very easy. All you've got to do is a little bit of die cutting and get all of them elements cut out, and that's a card you could create in so many different colours, in so many different ways to celebrate Christmas. And if you're selling your cards, what a simple, elegant, clean and simple Christmas card that you could create effortlessly time and time again with just a little bit of batch die cutting. Now, as I mentioned, your poinsettias, your foliage, your mistletoe, your ribbon, your card layers, they're all available on the Craftmania website. So just pop online to www.craftmaniacrafts.com, head to the As Seen on TV section, and there's one you want the page that's going to drop down and you can pick from. The one you want to find is the one that says November-YouTube-last minute Christmas ideas. And most of the goodies will be on there, but anything you're stuck for, please don't hesitate to let us know and I can find it for you. You can order online or you can order via the phone lines. The phone lines are open from 9 AM to 7 PM, and Daphne is there ready to take your orders at any moment. Ever so easy to order, by the way, whether it's online or via phone lines. If you spend over £5 and you live in the UK, your P&P is completely free. If you live internationally and you'd like to order from us, that's no problem. We literally dispatch to all over the world. Your P&P is capped at just £10. If your postage costs more than £10 here at Craftmania, we'll actually pay that for you. If it costs less than £10, we will actually refund the difference for you. So we try to keep it as cheap as we possibly can. Also during November, when you do spend over £10 online, doesn't matter what you're purchasing, you will receive a free die worth $8.99. The designs are constantly changing because, to be honest with you, we've gone through far more than we ever imagined possible. So knowing what design will be on by the time we release this video is impossible to guess. But do check on the website and it will pop up in a little box and show you the current design that we're offering for free. If you haven't already qualified and received that die and you spend over £10, then you're more than welcome to have that one free of charge on us. It is limited to one per household, but if you've already qualified maybe and had the sleigh and reindeer one, or the birthday cake, or the flower pot one, you can now order again, spend your £10 and you'll qualify for that one. So you can build up a collection, but it is limited to one per household. But instead of listening to me waffle, go read it on the screen. It'll tell you all about it and how it all works, and probably make much more sense than I do. But I hope you've enjoyed today's little video. Don't forget to check out the Craftmania page on Facebook or the Craftmania channel on YouTube to see all the different inspirational videos that we've been bringing you throughout November to hopefully give you a few ideas. Thank you so much for watching today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.